Coach, if we can start off by rewinding back to Monday of this week when the team pulls away in a third period in Calgary for a big 7-2 win over the Calgary Mustangs. What were the biggest takeaways you wanted your players to have from the way that game evolved to a third period where they took control?
Yeah, I think mostly just having the guys stay focused, stay in it, and stay in control. And obviously the first period went pretty well for us, other than we just didn't finish. Second period we took some penalties, but then in the third period guys started finishing, putting the pucks in the back of the net, and then obviously helped us out.
What did you think about the Bandit debut for a new goaltender in Troy Martinock, who comes in his first game in a new league, does allow a couple of goals, but also some big-time saves in the second period? How key would you say his performance was to that game?
I thought he was real key, especially like you said in the second period, and then in the third period he was sharp as well. One of the biggest surprises for me was the way he handled the puck. He was out, he was challenging, he came out, he was pretty aggressive when he came out of the net and playing pucks, and he did a real good job for us.
What kind of flexibility maybe does that give to the coaching staff when you start to see that there are two goalies, very capable on this team? Does it perhaps help the both of them when it's in a situation like that too?
For sure. Obviously it's going to push Davies a little bit more, hopefully, and obviously having a goalie that can come out and play pucks the way Troy can, helps on a lot of things, penalty kill, power play, all that kind of stuff, as long as he's careful and makes good decisions with the puck.
You mentioned penalty kill and power play, and the power play finally has its big breakthrough there, converting on 3 of your opportunities in Calgary. What was so different about the way you guys played with the man advantage that allowed, after 22 straight without getting a power play goal, for this team to finally convert when they were a man up?
Well, it's a huge relief for the guys that scored, especially the Lodemeyer unit, but it's just keeping things simple and getting shots off earlier in the season. The games before that, we were passing and holding and passing and holding instead of just moving the puck and getting the pucks to the net with traffic in front. And I thought we did that in Calgary. It wasn't anything pretty. We just moved the puck, had some guys, net front, and got the pucks to the net.
Of the 7 goals you guys score in that game, yes, your captain obviously converts for the first one, but we see a hat trick for a rookie in Josh McKechnie. We see the first 2 Junior A goals for a rookie in Mateo Aiello. What's the coaching staff's reaction to a situation like that, where all of a sudden you have one of these great offensive nights, but for the first time it's the young guys who provide most of the goal scoring?
Yeah, it just shores up what I think Ryan and I felt all season long so far is the depth that we have up front, and we don't have. I don't think we really have any Austin Plevies on our team, but we have 4 lines that Ryan and I believe can score any given night, and to have Josh score a hat trick is a big night for him, and it the other thing it's going to do is push our veteran players as well.
Tell me a bit about what the kind of a challenge you feel these 2 teams this weekend present. Obviously, for a Friday night game against the Camrose Kodiaks, the first of 6 meetings, I'm guessing the coaching staff must see this as a real, not just challenge, but a useful barometer to really see where this team is at this point in the season.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's going to be a challenge. Anytime you play Camrose, I talked to their radio guy this morning and basically told him the same thing I'll tell you. I mean, Camrose obviously a very good team. They work hard. They keep their game simple. They're well coached, and we just have to do the same. We have to battle. We have to compete every shift and execute on our plays.
Do you want this team, especially the older players, to have a bit of emotional investment coming into this game because of how heated the rivalry got with the number of games you guys played last year? Or is there a risk that, with a team that's been on the penalty kill more than it's been on the power play this year, being a little bit too emotionally into this game could actually be a detriment?
Yeah, I don't think you ever want to get real high that, like you said, that you're taking a bunch of dumb penalties, but it's going to be an emotional game right off the get-go, and I don't think anybody in our lineup has to be told how it's should be played or how it's going to be played. Those guys just need to control their emotions and play the way we play.